Hello, welcome to the Monday Pool Archives. Tepid Podcast, subscribe and like the videos. I'm here tonight with Nick Allen, Bridgewater captain, on probably both the Monday and Thursday. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Okay, so we're going to start the video in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, right, so say what you see, Nick.
That looks like I'm playing Alistair again.
Yeah, of course you played.
I'm guessing I must have broke off because the white's gone down and Alistair's got 2 shots.
Yeah, we've missed the start of the game, haven't we?
Yes.
It's a nice pot from. Oh, the white's gone in.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm guessing it's still open table, and I've got 2 shots. So.
If anyone's not watching, there are 7 reds on the table and 6 yellows. Al's just potted a yellow. So, what you think he did a dry break, Nick? Potted nothing off the break.
Looks like. The white might have gone down as well because he picked the white up from the hole.
Oh, off the break, yeah. We've just played that down into the corner.
Looks like I'm going for the yellows. Well, I've missed anyway.
It's still open table. Yeah, he didn't have much on there, but would have been better if you'd got the ball over the pocket. I think you're going to pot this, Nick.
It looks like it, yes.
Nicely breaking a
so
few up.
I'm reds broken up the pack.
Red's in play.
I'm guessing I'm going to go and play the plant probably.
That's a shot.
It does look like I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Climbing on the table.
Nice bridge. Yeah, very good.
Yes.
Good mountaineering from you there.
Yes. So I'm guessing red in the middle probably.
Yeah, it's very thin though, but you haven't got much else on.
Looks like I'm not looking for the other red into the corner.
Again, I think you're a bit hampered. You've been unlucky with the position. You managed to hit it.
I haven't left anything on for Alistair.
Exactly.
Anyway.
He's probably going to try a double or a triple here.
Yeah, knowing him. Oh, look, he is. He's going for the double.
Oh, he just missed a triple by a fraction. Yeah, we saw him play a quadruple last week. That's a thin cut, Nick. Are you feeling it? Oh, you played a double.
Well, I think I couldn't see any other. It didn't look like I had another shot on, so I was trying to play double, and if it didn't go in, hopefully cover the pocket, but it didn't look like it worked.
You didn't miss it by much.
No.
Al looks like he means business. That's a nice double there.
Yes. Oh, he's nudged the black and opened my difficult bed up for me. He hasn't left much for me because I would play the double. Middle like I have.
You're right, it did go in the middle. Yeah, nice shot.
I'm guessing I'm going to play this one just to go down the other corner or just play it out. Yeah, just play the out to nudge his yellow to near my red.
It's a nice development. I think if you were playing it now, you'd probably play down the cushion, would you?
Yes, I think I would probably now. I think because I didn't know the table very well, and I'm still getting used to the rules. I was playing over cautious.
Alice has given you a bonus there. He's doubled your ball into the corner off his. Yeah. That's a nice angle you're choosing there. Lovely shot. Now you'd be taking these out in 2019. You've probably not come far enough there, Nick.
Maybe you can knock the red in and nudge the black.
Yeah, lovely cut. Oh, yeah, nice nudge.
I have nudged the black.
Beautiful.
Where's the white going?
It looks like you're trying to. That's a thing. Oh no, yeah. Oh. Tell you what, it's near enough that.
Yes, but he's not got. He's only got one easy yellow, and he's made a mess of it anyway.
What is that? Yeah.
Oh, he's left me. He's left me the pot on.
Yeah, you did enough there, Nick. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah.
So, I assume that's 1-0.
Presume so, yes.
Looks like a very quiet Cross Foxes upstairs.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's up there, does it?
So of course,
Nobody's up at the
2017.
table.
6th of January 2017. Maybe people haven't got the money after Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of our boys don't seem to be here at the moment.
Oh.
So, yeah, it looks like
Alistair, yeah, I must have broke off because Alice is the first one because Alice
is
just broke off there.
yeah. So it's quite tied up in the middle. Yeah.
I've changed. Oh, I've gone for yellows instead and but missed. But I got away with it. I suppose that's what happens when you change your mind. You just go for the ball you're originally going to go for.
Yeah, you can overthink things, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you've done well there. Get big pocket on that red down the corner. So I think in black ball you're just gonna pot what you can, aren't you now? Really, if you get a chance to break him up, you'll break him up.
Yeah.
Nice shot in the middle. So you're looking your worth in the competition so far. You've already played Mike Field and drew 1-1. That match was tied in with the League Cup games, episodes 5 and 6. Sorry, 4 and 5.
I'm guessing that probably wasn't at the Foxes then.
That was at the On Cue, yeah.
As no one else seems to be in this around. Well, Alistair's just broken. Well, he's just bottomed one of my balls and opened them up for me.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing with Al. He's given you 6 shots already. It's his style. When it's going for him, he can put anything, but he's given you too many chances, I think, in this one.
Yes,
And they've opened up all of a sudden as well.
He's not thought about this at all, has he?
No, he perhaps he didn't realise how frustrated you would have been if you couldn't break them up. But now they're all in the open for you. So here we go. He's going to try and turn it on now with.
Oh, Alistair, why did you miss that?
Yeah, you'd expect it to rattle in the jaw. The accuracy is always there with the middle pockets with Owl, but it's always too hard. Yeah, you've managed to tie a couple of your reds up again. But I don't think you've got anything to panic about at the moment. Alistair's eye is a bit off right now.
Oh.
I don't think you're wearing exactly the same shirt, but they're definitely similar. Yeah, very quiet Cross Foxes, and this is where there are just 2 tables upstairs.
Maybe they're all downstairs. You don't know, do you?
Yeah, there would have been 2 downstairs at the moment. It would have been more densely populated downstairs. But I think some of our guys will be coming down a bit later by the looks of things. Alistair in Steve Smith Memorial Cup Division 2, Nick in Division 2.1. But what happened is, we just missed a cut there. What happened is that a lot of people didn't turn up to come here. I'd stopped driving at this point, and yeah, so there were only Alistair and Ron. I was unlucky there. Only Alistair and Ron were in this Division 2 because so many players dropped out. So no matter what, Alistair and Ron promoted to Division 1. But they were playing everyone in Division 2.1 as well. And only one place for promotion for Division 2.1. Just cut it a bit thin there, Nick.
Yes. So I must have won the tournament then.
I wouldn't come flying to assumptions like that. No, it's not just you played in this group. There are other people. The top two would play off for a position in the top flight. I don't know if we're still calling the award the Saucer for this league. It was Division 3 last year. This year it was called 2.1. Now that's it, Nick. More in his stride now. Just can you negotiate these last two reds and the black? Yeah, nice pot. Are you going to try and play for the middle or for the corner pocket? That's a good
middle,
shot. Yeah, if you can cut it in the middle.
Just got to worry about where this white goes.
Just undercut it a bit. But again, Alistair's got...
I think I've tried to put side on, haven't I? To try to avoid the white getting in the corner pocket.
Yeah, you were very wary of the going in off it. You especially didn't want to end up drawing the match by putting the white in the middle and the black in the corner.
Yes,
or the other way around.
Especially when Alistair's got 5 balls left on the table.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a nice pot.
Yes.
Nice black in the corner. That's just me knocking
That's
him
you
out.
trying something.
So you can tell I'm not playing tonight, being in Division 1. Division 1 didn't get played this year at all. I'm probably talking to Al. There are just 3 people here at this point.
I think that looks like it, doesn't it? I'm guessing you're playing somebody.
No, I won't be playing tonight. No, I didn't play anybody.
Oh.
Decided to break.
Oh, you're just practicing.
Probably trying a bit of 9-ball doubles with 5 balls.
I've obviously said something to Alistair because it looks like he's walked out the room. Oh, Dan and Ron are there, so Dan and Ron must be playing.
Suddenly they're looking a lot more busy. Yeah, this is Ronnie against his nephew Dan Platt.
Yes.
Again, we've just caught Dan breaking off, haven't we?
Yeah. He must have potted because he's still going.
No, he didn't. He's potted a yellow, but he's taken reds. That's right. Potted 2 yellows off the break.
Chris is there in the background playing somebody.
I think that's you again, is it, Nick?
Could be, yeah.
Of course, you can see half of the table there, so you can keep a rough eye on that table. It's not you, Nick. It's a third person in a checkered shirt. Ronnie's just cut that yellow towards the corner. In fact, Chris is wearing a checkered shirt as well. They're very, very in 2017, aren't they? So, yeah, this is the second match. Dan Platt versus Ron Wilson. He's played a nice red down into the corner. So just to reiterate, Ronnie's not technically in this group, as isn't Alistair. He's automatically promoted. So whoever's not Ronnie or Alistair playing tonight will be playing for top 2 place. And Nick, you're already looking good for a top 2 finish.
Oh, yes.
I assume you're 1-1.
I assume it'd be me and Chris, I would imagine, because Chris was a good player, a safety player, but he was very good.
Yeah, I've seen Chris play some very good matches.
Yes.
He played for Amy Sprier's Monday League team. think in his last team he played for Manchester, and one night O'Reilly took out a fantastic finish. He didn't have a bad record in that league, but he made one or two very fine cuts. Ronnie just managed to snooker down there. Nice stuff from Ronnie. Dan's having to go off the cush. Yeah, good hit from Dan. So Dan playing for top 2 place in this group, and a chance of the we'll call it the saucer and promotion as well. But there's no doubt, although Ronnie's got nothing to play for, that he's not going to be playing to his best. So he's taking his time, having a good look around the table. A difference in styles to what we saw Alistair in the last match play.
Yeah, I think Ronnie must have taught Dan how to play pool, because they both hold the cues exactly the same way.
Yeah, Ronnie having his pool table around his house and inviting his family round at Christmas, having pool tournaments. It's a lovely shot from Ronnie, just to screw it in and gently and play it down the corner. He's played a nice shot there onto the yellow as well. He might have to break this red up so he can pot the black. There we go. Yeah, lovely, absolutely lovely. Good finish from Ronnie.
Easy black for him.
Just doesn't make sure he doesn't want to double hit it here. Just knocks it in. Yeah, I think that's good. So 1-0 to Ron, and he'll get the break. He's shaking his hand, thinking that's it, but no, you've got to play twice, Ron. I'm not sure he's happy about that. I think I've already beaten him.
No, I don't think Ron likes having to pay for the table, does he?
Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, he's got his 50. It would have been 50 at Cross Foxes, wouldn't it? There wouldn't have been a pound. Yeah, so yeah, Ronnie played Ricky Bill in the Steve Smith Memorial Cup when we featured it a couple of weeks ago as part of the Teppid League Cup, and he won 2-0, but that match will be void. As was Corey Davis v Alan Simpkins in this group. It doesn't look like any of them are here. Al Elliott, Neil, Andy Holiday 2, that match is also scrapped because Andy didn't turn up for this. So yeah, that puts us up to speed. So it does look like it's 2 of yourself, Nick, Chris Cotton, Dan Platt. Well, yeah, it's just the 3 of you at the moment, but we don't know if anyone else.
I think there's only 3 of us turned up, wasn't there?
We'll have to see. But yeah, so far we have 3 in the group, and the top 2 will advance to a playoff. So
maybe one day we can do it again.
Yeah, I think if I was driving though, I think I'd something in Habits of Macabre between the 10th of October of last year, when I've driven a few of you down to the on-queue in Ellesmere Port. And that's part of the reason why we're using Foxes, because I couldn't come and pick you up because I wasn't driving. So yeah, it's better if I am driving, or at least got another couple of drivers. I think I'm making a note of something on a table. Yeah, writing in the scores. Decent enough split from Ronnie, but nothing down. I didn't have the prowess. It is. I said nephew. It's his grandson, of course. Oh, he did pot something.
He must have potted something because he's still going.
He did, yeah. In fact, I take that back. I retract that. He has at least a good a break as his grandson. Puts a nice red into the middle, and he's flying. What can we make out from the other table? Not a lot, because all the balls are down the other end at the moment. But I assume that's you and Chris Cotton playing, Nick.
Probably.
So Ron's put in another. Now he probably won't try and do something too fancy with a cue ball now. Yeah, he'll come round nicely, and he's got a chance of a couple of reds here. Yeah, Ronnie looking in good shape for at least winning his group anyway, ahead of Alistair. So, the idea with one promoted from your group, Nick, was we just left that. Just two divisions will be played in the future. We had 3 the previous year, and we have 3 this year. But I think due to Division 2 going to pot, I think it was decided that there'd be 2 divisions, and maybe more people will be put in the top division in case anyone would not turn up. So Dan let the chance see what he can do. He's just missed that yellow. He's very quickly up off his shot, but
he's like Alistair, doesn't take his time, doesn't think about it. Just goes for the easy ball.
Well, yeah, I mean, a bit more composure than Al, from what I can see of Dan, and from what I remember in the when Dan played for us from the Foxes.
He can pot better than Alistair as well. But I don't think that neither of them had a safety game, do they?
I do what, Nick?
A safety game.
I can't remember Dan that well. Another reason why we're playing at Foxes was I think we were playing for a team here from Foxes, but we would have been playing downstairs. That would have been our regular Thursday team.
Yeah, I think it was Foxes 17 then, wasn't it?
Yeah, we used to play on the left-hand table, didn't we, most of the time?
Yes.
Well, I think it varied really. We played wherever the other team didn't want. Yeah, it was because there were 4 teams that season. But yeah, in this Thursday, I assume it's a Thursday night, but there would have been the league wouldn't have started up yet because it's so close after Christmas. So, but yeah, I remember Dan being reasonably handy for us on a Thursday in the league when he came down with Ronnie and Chris. So, Ronnie's missed it there.
You're giving 2 shots away.
So, Dan wants to. I think he definitely wants to move the white here, play that yellow in the middle, and just see if he can pot a few. Unless this one in the middle goes here, but he's got 2 shots anyway, so it's maybe not a bad choice of shot actually. Yeah, good shot. So Dan just wants to get as many balls down as he can here, I think, really. What with it being black ball rules. Because 2 shots will never carry. There's you putting one in on the other table, Nick. Already kind of a crunch match, really, in your division, you playing Chris.
Yes.
So here's Dan with... Ooh. I would have thought
Chris was playing for Cliff, wasn't he then?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't think Chris ever played for us for Cross Foxes at 17, did he? Yeah,
no.
He might have still been with Cliff first. Obviously, he came over for the Werbergs team, didn't he?
Yes.
Which is a team that you captained the following Thursday league season to this one we played at Foxes.
Yep.
So yeah, you're right, he probably would have been playing with Cliff from probably not the Georgian Dragon, but the place they played for after. Unless they'd gone to the Piper by then, but I'm not sure. Nice double from Ronnie.
Yeah, there might have been, or it could have been, what's it called? The horse racing, horse something then, but it's now called the...
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's quite close to the Countess of Chester, isn't it?
Yeah, it's called the Countess Pub now.
Is it?
Yes, the Countess. Yeah.
Well, I remember they weren't there for long.
I think the Countess Hospital owns the pub now.
Oh, that's good. Somewhere to drink when you're discharged.
Yes.
Or visiting someone. Yeah, it's hard to tell what's going on the other. If I'd have just put the camera
in a better place.
Yeah, you'd be able to see 2 matches, but I probably
That's the bar girl getting in the way.
Do you remember her?
Going through again.
That's the first woman we've seen in our footage over the weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, we've not hired this floor out, but we've pretty much got it because I think
everybody else wanted to be downstairs, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it's not so busy that I think people could see where. Well, we could always go down to one table as well if need be. We knew that. Don's using my cue there. Lovely piece of wood.
He never had his own cue, did he? Even when he played league matches, he was using his granddad's cue.
Yeah, that could have been his downfall. He couldn't manage to use a wonky tip as well as Ron could.
Yeah, that's probably why you play certain people in certain spots. Because, like you or me usually went last, didn't we?
What did you say? What did we? Did I show you a cue at one point?
One point you did, yeah.
Yeah.
But they were saying you and me, either you or me, used to always went last man, didn't we, or second last? One of us two, when we were playing at the Foxes.
Yeah, it does ring a bell. Yeah, I can definitely believe I do.
And Mike liked going on early, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it's kind of rare for someone to like going on early on the Thursday because you can only play once and you go on and that's it then, isn't it?
Yes, I think me and Chris might have drew because and happy. He seems to be in a happy mood. I don't seem to be grumpy there.
Well, I can probably give you the result. Chris Cotton 2, Nick Allen 0, so you're wrong.
Oh.
Pending is Ron Wilson versus Alistair. That match wouldn't be the only match that goes towards Division 2. All the matches where a Division 2 player played a Division 2.1 player would count as well. So Dan's managed to get himself right back into this. Well, he did until a minute ago. Now Ronnie's got 2 reds over the pockets. And he's managed to hit it. I think if Dan can somehow just stop Ronnie from getting the balls, he'll get 2 shots. If he can block off the pockets completely. I don't know if he's got the nous about him to do that. So, Dan's taking his time here thinking about it. So I'll say be sure to join us next week. We're going to be looking at the second part of the Steve Smith Memorial Cup 2017, which is a conclusion of what we're watching tonight.
Well, there's a couple of shots you could play. You could play that yellow that was on its own and try and knock the red in at the same time. Do a skill shot.
I see what you mean. Yeah, they're very difficult though, aren't they? He seems to be going for something like that. Yeah, he's trying to block off the pocket, I think. Yeah, I always found to play those skill shots where you're following your own ball in after. You either want to be sort of head on, well you want the ball over the pocket, you want it very over the pocket, and you don't want to be at an angle. And you also want to put bottom on, I think, don't you?
Yes.
Or when using 3 balls, you use top, something like that. I mean, sometimes, depending on the table, you can just.
Well, Ronnie spotted the second red from last. He's going to go his last red though.
If he can't get through here, he's got a chance. Dan's got a chance because he can put his yellows in, and the black will not be pottable where it is. I think he'll be able to get round and pot it there, yeah, especially with the better side. Oh, he's missed it.
Yes. Right, Dan has couple of options. He can pop that red automatically, or move the white and try and knock yellow into the red.
I think the best one would be to put the yellow down the rail into the red. If he can get to it past the black. Now he's moved it, he has to make sure that he either plays a plunt or he puts the red and gets position. There's probably me explaining to Chris how, and I'm talking to you, aren't I, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably speaking there about exactly what we're talking about now.
Do, probably.
What?
We're probably talking about the shot we would play, probably.
Exactly, we're probably having the same conversation 4 years on. Good shot from Dan.
Yes.
I think if we could just stand there for the whole thing, this would be quite a realistic podcast, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be like that's a commentary booth there where we're just standing and commentating. I do like your checkered shirt, Nick.
Yes.
I've got a bit of a ponytail as well. I've got more of one now. Now the hairdressers are shut, but I'm quite impressed I managed to grow that much over about 3 months. I obviously haven't had it cut since the last tournament.
He's fouled here, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's under hit it, hasn't he? Yeah, I think it's good night Vienna. Well, Ron does need to either hit the black into the yellow, or if he misses it, it's tricky. There you go, having a chat with Dan now as well. Interesting fact about Dan, he came with a few of us to watch the Back to the Future on the outdoor cinema in Tatton Hall. Yeah, he's completely buggered that one up. Yeah, I can only think here to come off the side cushion with a bit of left on side. Yeah, he's just settled for hitting the black.
Well, he obviously doesn't think Dan's gonna finish, does he?
No, I mean especially where he's put the black. Having said that,
I'd be confident because you could not. What you could do is go down the other end, knock that yellow in, and come back and knock this yellow in, and then go for the one down in the other pocket and land the white near it as possible to the black and knock the black in that way.
It's just getting positioned so hard from that yellow into the pocket down the other end.
Sometimes you just got to take a risk.
You do, yeah. You can go for it, but there's no guarantee. Just gonna, yeah, good shot. Oh no, oh yes. Nice. If anyone's not doing the watch along, he's just stabbed in this yellow into the corner and missed the middle pocket by a whisker with a white ball. So he's not doing what you said, Nick. He's not going for the far one.
Well, he's making it more difficult for himself, isn't he?
I mean, it's not a bad shot there, to be fair. I mean, he's going to have to risk position off this one on the corner. He's put another nice shot, not so closely, but avoided the middle pocket with a white again. Now, he needs to hit this thin or cushion first or something just to get a lot of movement on the ball, and he's not. Yeah, that's the problem. So, I mean, this isn't cuttable, is it?
No.
Unless he gets luck. It is cuttable, but you'd be looking at a very top player to think they're going to make this. Looks like Chris Cotton and Alistair on the other table.
Yeah, I think they're just practicing, aren't they?
It could be a case of practice. Although I have got a result form down on the piece of paper.
2-0 to Chris.
That's the unofficial score from Nick there, yeah.
What was Chris?
Ronnie seems to have played Alistair as well. We didn't see that one, did we? But I'm sure we're not going to see it. So I'll tell you, Ronnie Wilson 2, Alistair Elliott 0. He's taken his time though, in all fairness to him. He's not completely left it either. I mean, he's done well to get back into this game down, really, hasn't he? Because Ronnie was in a very good position. Good shot from Ronnie. I'm missing the replays we had from the Cottage Grosvenor game. You're either kissing him on the cheek or you're having a nice chat with him there, Nick. Yeah.
Probably have a nice chat to get. Ronnie was easy to talk to, wasn't he?
Absolutely.
He'd probably still be playing in Chester if he could get to Chester, probably, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Anyone listening in Birkenhead fancies bringing Ronnie down for a game in Chester when it starts up again?
Well, I suppose his grandson would have done if he hadn't gone to India.
Yeah. I don't know where Dan is at the moment. I haven't got him on social media or anything. But I mean, with this team, we were just glad to have the players we did. I think when did you come over at the start of the season to join us from the Cottage B, or did you join midway through the season?
I think Chris persuaded me and Mike to go with him to play for Cliff because they said Cliff was struggling for players, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
We came through. Well, Mike came through after a couple of games, and I came. I think halfway through when it was near the end with about 4 or 5 games left, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you were very much needed. I think when I wasn't driving, when I lost my car. I think the first couple of weeks we had about 4 players. I think if we'd had 3, we would have been kicked out of the league or something on only one night. So I mean, it's always hard to get people from the pub to play for you at Foxes as well because everyone there plays for a team. We might have managed to do that a couple of times, but it's not like you can just get a local because everyone in the pub plays for somebody else.
Yes.
I mean, Corey helped us out a lot and with bringing a couple of his relatives down, and so we did manage to get to the end of the season, from what I remember.
Well, probably if you've been playing it so well, you might have got more players, mightn't you?
Yeah, if we were higher in the league, we would have attracted more. We'll let that one go down. Oh no. Oh, fair play to him.
Who's he playing?
Knows his foul broken there.
Who's he playing anyway?
We could just say that was a practice break, couldn't we?
Yeah, we've got a clue who he's playing now.
I think they're saying he can have it again. I mean, with a pint of Carlin or Foster's. I managed to get through to the end of the season, but I wasn't going to captain the team. It was you that would carry on from St. Wurzburgs, and you would bring in I think you'd bring Mike Field in. No, I think was Mike Field playing as the Foxes? I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you brought in players like Little Chris, didn't you, for Wurzburgs?
Yeah.
And with changing venue, yeah, we could get a couple of people who went into Wurzburgs to. Well, Chris was actually from the Cottage, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Little Chris. But you managed to get Sean to play with you as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we were.
Sean was already playing for me on a Monday anyway, wasn't he? So.
Oh, you already had the Monday league from this point, had you?
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. That's why James came across Mike's mate.
Yeah, James Hammersley. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And Andy Holliday wasn't playing then, was he? But
no.
Yeah, well, we weren't short. Sorry, Nick.
It looks like he's playing me.
Yeah, you're up again. Red into the middle. Yeah, nice.
I must have been the nice person let down break again.
Yeah, that's right. Unless you didn't see
it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't
downstairs to the toilet.
Maybe they didn't fancy breaking.
Yeah, that's true as well. Not a big fan of the break.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we certainly weren't struggling for players when we went to Wurzburgs, were we? And you were captain.
No.
Nice shot from Dan.
I think as much as we like the Foxes, I think that as they have so many teams, they're never going to attract the players, were you? Whereas you play from a pub who hasn't got a team, you've got more chance of attracting players, haven't you? Really?
Yeah. I think other teams that played with Foxes were kind of like us. Maybe they didn't have another venue, and the Foxes would always put the food on for you, and they'd pay your membership fees without question, and they know how it works, don't they? So a couple of teams from the Foxes would just generally love the Foxes, but I think another couple of teams were just playing there because it was convenient, and you're never gonna get people who go into Foxes just because they like the pub, that play pool but don't have a team. Let's just undercut that one a bit. So how can you see this one going, Nick?
2-0 to me, I reckon.
You're just gonna, you can definitely put a few here.
Yes.
You just miss that one in the middle.
Well, we're not left anything easy for him.
I think you can cut this. Well, we'll see. It wasn't bad in the last frame against Ronnie. Yeah, he's kind of developed the black a little bit. Could have maybe done with doing a bit more.
He's nudged one of my difficult reds out, so if he does give me a chance, I've got a chance of clearing up now.
He's going for a right. He can go game. He's sort of given himself half a chance on this yellow. He can maybe even develop the black again here. But I can't remember how well Dan could get round the table in terms of screwing back and stuff. Yeah, I think Dan's got a bit more control.
All my reds are possible now because he's nudged to black again.
He's got that yellow over the pocket though, hasn't he? Yeah, you're going to have to... I mean, you can do it, Nick. It's just a bit of manoeuvring around. Yeah, you're playing that one in the corner, and you've done well to play it because even though it's an easy pot, it's hard to get position from. But you've got position on this one in the middle. I mean, that other red might actually go past the yellow that he's got over the pocket. That's a nice shot. Does that red go in the middle, which is near the cushion? Nicely knocked his yellow onto the rail there.
He must do because I'm playing it.
So you've done well with the red. You just missed it in the middle. So Dan has a great chance here to get a point on the board. Yeah, uncharacteristic miss into the middle, I think, from you there, Nick.
Maybe I was trying to... Maybe I was thinking about what I can do next.
Yeah, you're going for the position.
Next ball.
I mean, said that, it's not easy here for Dan.
No.
Would you be playing the plant, or would you be playing the...
I'd be playing the plant because it gives more chance of finishing the game, doesn't it? But I think the way old Dan plays it, he probably won't.
I don't think I would be playing the plant. I think just guarantee better position by just knocking it in. It depends how good he is at these shots. He just wants to roll this in. And he's probably got a big pocket because your red is near the middle. Here we go. Yeah, I tell you what, he's missed it, but he's snookered you. He's got right tight up to the black. As long as you get out of this, you should be okay though. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we're not very highly elevated, so we've only got one camera angle, so we couldn't actually see you play that shot because you were getting down in front of it. But you've left down a fair bit of distance between the white and the yellow.
Must have hit it because he hasn't moved the ball, so...
Yeah, it's evident you did hit it. You just unfortunately knocked your red onto the cushion. Yeah, Dan's put one in there. Yeah, if you could just get Dan to stay down on his shot a bit more, I think that would improve his game quite a bit. Right, so he's either going to play it off your red or straight into the middle pocket. Nice feathering though.
He's missed.
He's missed it again. It could be... Yeah, we saw a couple of players do it at the on cue as well, getting up very quickly. Some players stay down a couple of seconds. See, you've not got all the way down there, but you've stayed still after your shot. Nice.
Yeah, played a snooker, haven't I?
Nice snooker.
You're trying to get 2 shots.
Yeah, sensible. If it was Monday rules, you'd be fine because the 2 shots would carry. But I think black ball rules were generally more favoured amongst us, especially me. And yeah, well now anyway. At one point I probably preferred the old rules, but not for very long. So Dan could actually pot this if he hits it nice enough. He's missed it completely. So yeah, you're probably going to be moving the white here. Yeah, can I have the white? So if anyone's a bit confused, you'll be reffing these between yourselves. We won't have a designated referee for these matches. Just in case whether you can cut this in the middle here. You cut one earlier in against Alistair. You've gone for the double, but your balls are all out there. Just a case of whether Dan can capitalise here with the black. You see Alistair playing the black on the other table. So he's got down to the black.
What are you thinking that down? Your ball just ball it in the corner pocket.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't double hit it. I assume Chris Cotton's potted the black there and he's going to shake Alistair's hand. I assume he's beaten Alistair 2-0 like you forecasted. So yeah, this group definitely heating up. Chris Cotton's got a couple of wins already. Nick, you on a draw and a win. So this match is a big one. Yeah, Dan's really thinking about this one, which is good. We don't enforce a shot clock. I think in the Ellesmere Port League, I think we did. Well, I think in any black ball rule, within your rights to enforce a shot clock.
What's he playing here?
He's going for the kick, but he's going to kick off the black and try and get it in the middle past your red, which is a small pocket, so I'm not sure. Yeah, he's missed that by a country mile. He's closer to the corner pocket, unless he was going for the corner. Very tough shot though. I think, yeah, unless he was really worried about double hitting it, which I could understand. You know, you just want to be playing those down into the corner bag. He's left you a nice, yeah. Now they're all in the open for you, Nick. Lovely. Right, big shot. Left hand side or right hand side? Bottom corner.
I'm guessing right hand side to try and get in to get the white up so I can get the black in the middle.
Yeah, that's what you meant. You missed it, but you've covered the pocket sort of in the black with the black with your red.
I bet Dan's fuming by this stage.
Yeah, he had a better chance before, and he's seen you get right back into it, just like he did against Ronnie. Really, getting back into it. You're back into this one. I mean, you can try cutting it into the bottom left here. He's tried to kind of play it over the bag. If it went, it would have been very tight. Right, you've got to be doubling this one, Nick, right into the middle. Right, Alistair versus Ronnie is going on the other table. It looks like it. So they're either playing again. They could be playing again because they're the only 2 players in their group. Or it could be the 2-0 to Ronnie. Right, so have you just missed that red, Nick?
I think I potted the white.
Potted the white. Oh, and well, Dan's. You might be ruining that missed opportunity.
Yes.
Dan playing a nice black there. So you can only get a draw now. Looks like you're going to be
I have noticed Dad's not played for any of these games.
Well, you're searching around in your pocket to see if you've got a 50. Everything's coming out. If anyone's watching, can they read your bank card number? Yeah,
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, Dan didn't know. It looks like Dan's not paid for a single game yet.
I think he's on.
He never bought a drink when he was playing, did he? His granddad always bought the drinks.
Well, that's the beauty of coming down with an older family member.
Yes.
Conversing with Dan about something. I think I'm there to just generally cause a nuisance, I think, and mark the results on the scorecard and film. That's a nice break. Just miss that yellow in the middle very closely.
And nothing's gone down. No. There is an easy yellow in the middle. What else you need to do? There's no finish on.
He's got a couple of easy yellows in the middle, hasn't he? Yeah. I mean, if I was,
he just can't finish because the black's covering the yellow, and also the red's covering that pocket as well.
It's going to be a very tough finish. He just wants to pot what he can, just to get an advantage in the game, get a stranglehold on you. What do you think you're going to be thinking after losing that frame, Nick?
If I can't pot, try snooker.
Play more defensive. Well, looks like you can get a couple of balls in now anyway. Wiped its feet, but you're in. So tough red into the middle. You see Alice has given away another 2 shots on the other table. Ronnie's just going to play a nice yellow in the middle. Just come up short on that red, Nick. So Ronnie
I've forced him to play the nearest yellow to the black, I think, because he can't see the other ball.
Yeah, you've made him develop something here. And I thought Ronnie would have played that yellow over the middle on the other table. Oh, thunderbolt from Alistair right into the corner. Great shot. And now he's playing a shot in the abyss that is the other side. And he's knocked the white in off Ronnie's yellow in the middle. That's why Ronnie left it there. Hang on a minute, has he put the black in as well? I've decided that I'm going to rack those balls up for him. Cool, I think Alice has given the game away there. Nice shot from you in the corner, Nick.
Yes.
Right, looking a bit more rosy for you, lovely. Now just a bit close to your work there. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to hit that extreme on the left hand side if you're gonna pot it. Wow, what's that? That's an amazing shot. Talk us through
Where did that come from?
Yeah, about a millimetre away from the red, and you managed to hook it the length of the pool table into the far corner. Now you can possibly just flick this one into the corner and you're away. Well, you've developed them anyway. Yeah, you've done well here to get right back into this one. Yeah, Dan's just going to try and he's missed it again in the middle. Seen a few misses in the middle pocket tonight. Oh, there goes your white. Effing and blinding a bit there, Nick. Effing and jeffing.
Oh, probably can't believe how I missed that.
Yeah, I think you probably get a bit frustrated because your red's tied up in the bottom left and you're trying to develop
pot it and get them for pot my red and try and force the back away from it.
Dan's got a chance to get the upper hand. Alice is just broken off on the other table. I mean, it's a good shot there from Dan, actually. I mean, it looks like he was an absolutely no hope of the way he played it, but he managed to somehow get the red over the pocket. Get his yellow over the pocket and giving your red no path through. So what you can do here, Nick, is kind of play deliberate foul, or I'm not sure what you've done there. You've just kind of stopped him from potting the yellow. But yeah, this game is going nowhere fast with the balls tied up near the black. You've got to be looking to get this out, Nick, haven't you?
Yeah. But it happened.
Yeah, you've given yourself no chance of... Unless you set up a skill shot or something. Dan's got a good chance to put his yellow now and break into the black. He's missed it. So yeah, I mean, if I had a session with Dan, a practice session, I'd be getting him to stay down on his shots, that's for sure. Not too many things about his game that need help.
As well.
What, Nick?
At the time, to get his own cue. Oh, I think I fouled him. Get his yellow.
You've got no cushion there.
Yeah, but I've hit his ball anyway.
Oh, I see. So.
Well, he's not taking any notice because I've told him and he's still playing the wrong ball.
I think he's just taken two from where he is, which is fair enough, really. I probably wouldn't have gained much from moving the white.
Yes.
Yeah, for any budding, he's come round and unluckily not the white in the middle.
He's done me a favour because I now can knock one of the beds into a pot.
I mean, there's some sense in you doing that, wasn't there? Because you knew if he gave you two, then you could just do that and get rid of his yellow.
Oh, that's not landed great.
No, you didn't want to be moving your ball then, did you?
No.
It's gone right back up, and although you could use that red to kind of develop it and knock it in off the black. I'm not sure what you played there, Nick. You'll put the white in. Advantage down again, sort of. He's missed that on the corner. Again, it could just be looking like a bit of a lack of practice for Dan. So what are your practice sessions like at the Bridgewater at the moment then? Or what were they like?
Well, some of us went out. Went 3 or 4 times a week and practice before matches and practice on the day. Get there like at 6:30 and that and practice before the game and have a few practice after the games as well.
Try and get out the frustration of losing and well, I think you want to practice, don't you, after you've lost on a night sometimes, but
yeah, well, we even practice even if we won just to learn practice the shots we missed or
that's
play see what how the shots they played to see if we're very capable of doing it or not.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Reset the balls and recreate shots from the night. Yeah, I mean sometimes you can practice and overthink things too much, can you? But it certainly sounds like you've got enough commitment with your practicing. I mean, it sounds like over practicing 4 nights a week, but and you get there nice and early.
How else are you gonna get better?
Yeah, there's a fine line between over practicing and practicing the right amount, isn't there?
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely to have the option of practicing that much is good. And,
I know some people just turn up when it's time for the match and just go straight on the table and don't practice, and then they wonder why they don't play well.
Nicely done, Nick. You've got yourself a draw.
Yes.
I mean, you'd probably be thinking you could have won that.
Yes.
But I think draw probably a fair result.
Definitely.
We'll see who we've got next.
Yeah. I'm guessing it could be Chris, because Chris hasn't been on this table yet, has he?
He's not been on the TV table, no. You're right, it could be.
The question, I'm guessing it's going to be Dan. He hasn't played Dan yet. What's this? Dan's got money out.
Someone. What, mate?
Donny, what's this? Danny's got money out. This is the first time you've ever seen him get some money out to pay for a table.
Yeah, Ronnie gave it to him. We couldn't see because Ronnie's the other side of the table.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember practicing with you, Nick, from about 6:30. Maybe not quite that early, but yeah, I mean matches generally don't start until about 8:30, do they? So.
No.
8:45. So yeah, you're getting. I mean, a lot of players like to have a practice beforehand, so.
So you can get your eye in.
It sounds like anyone that was new or was a bit rusty, coming to your practice sessions could definitely benefit and improve quite a lot from what you do with your players. Do you talk to them about things like cue action and tactics when you're practicing with your teammates?
Oh, if they want any advice, I will. If they're a sore person, they rather just play their own game and just leave it up to them, because you don't know if you're going to upset them or not, do you?
Well, that's very true. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, ideally, you always want players that are willing to learn, don't you? But
yeah. How good I am at guessing it is Dan and Chris. I was right.
Yeah, Dan's third match on the table in a row.
Yes. Well, he should win, shouldn't he? Really, he knows the table.
That's it. Yeah, he's certainly well practiced.
Bravo! Actually, Chris has broke off and potted 2 balls.
Nicely done.
Yes, that's the first time tonight we've seen anyone do that.
No, Dan potted two in the first match against Ron, but he went the opposite colour.
But there's nothing on.
I mean, what Dan is here, he's getting lots of practice, and for anything that gets you more in your stride is practice. So you should be improving.
Chris has to go and stand by the telly, doesn't by the cabin, so he can't really see the table now. Oh, Dan's missed the red.
Yeah, he's just plugged his head right in front of the camera. That's typical Chris, that is. Hopefully he doesn't come back there. I'm sure I'll say something to him if I go over and notice it. Yeah, if somebody was playing with me and they were new to the game and they didn't know the rules, I think sometimes it's no better than just to play matches and practice. Learn as you go along and learn tactics as you play. Really.
Yeah, you need to get to know the people you're playing with.
Absolutely. I think when we used to practice, we just used to play, didn't we? Just used to play maybe as much as 7 or 8 matches, sometimes before a match.
Yes, I think it always helped.
Especially
if you've got too many players in one night, he knows practicing. He was practicing well, and he was struggling, so it helps you pick the team. Then,
yeah, it does to a degree. Yeah, I mean, it can always be the case if you play great in practice and then awful in your match, but yeah, more often than not, it's whoever's practicing well will play well for you on the night. as an extreme, when he used to play in the Birkenhead Singles League, for instance, I'd play 12 frames in Birkenhead and then play in Chester, and I'd just be completely tired and fed up a pool by then, and it wouldn't help, and I'd be awful. Chris has surely hit Dan's red first there, hasn't he?
I thought so, but Chris is not admitting to it.
Unless
if he
it was
has.
simultaneous. Chris would always have owned up to something like that, wouldn't he?
You would have thought so, but Dan, you'd think Dan would have noticed if he had.
Nice screw shot there. Yeah, lovely double from Chris into the corner. But yeah, this yellow on the cushion, he perhaps could have developed it earlier by playing it in off the red. It was a lovely shot there though, covering the pocket. He probably went to pot it, but that's benefited him well. This has been a quick game, and not because they've been rushing, but because they've been potting balls. Good to watch. So, a new feature for this podcast. I'm going to do a quiz question from time to time. Partly to see how well people have been paying attention over the weeks, and just partly random knowledge. Obviously, if you knew the people that were playing, you've got more chance of getting them right. Yeah, Chris has had to. Was he already touching his yellow there? I think he's just clipped his yellow, hasn't he, and then just played away.
Yeah.
Right, so Nick, I'm going to ask you, so which snack on pool nights was Chris Cocton's least favourite? Was it A, samosas, B, sausage rolls, C, onion bhajis, or D, spring rolls? A, samosas, B, sausage rolls, C, onion bhajis, or D, spring rolls?
I'm going to go A.
A, samosas, right. Well, we'll reveal the answer in another episode.
I'm sure I remember me sausage rolls.
You're trying to picture what you can remember him eating now. So, yeah, Dan is keeping himself in this one a bit. So, he's kind of... Well, if Chris wants to finish these, he'll play the yellow by the pocket, but he's been quite sensible here. Just long. Yeah. Oh, he's fluked that in. What a shot. I think he's been watching Alistair. It looks like you're about to step up to the plate on the other table, Nick. He's done well there. He's just unfortunately hit the red as he's come through. Left himself a very thin black here. Looks like you and Ronnie on the other table, Nick.
Yes.
Yeah, he's undercut it, but Dan's... I think if he can cut this red along the bottom rail, he's got a chance. It might go past the black. Yeah, it looks like it will, but a tough shot. If he's not accurate, he can knock the black in himself. It's not the worst shot I've seen there.
Can you see that black?
I think he might be able to see it though, but he's very close for that becoming a very good shot. A very hard one to pull off. 1-0 Chris.
Why does Dan keep shaking hands with everybody?
Yeah, he's shaking after every frame, isn't it? I mean, a handshake after the 2 frames will suffice. But yeah, I mean, if you're not used to playing long matches with people, then you'd just be used to shaking the hand after every frame. I was thinking a couple of months ago how weird it is that he used to shake hands with everybody, and I don't know if I'd ever be like that again, after this, Nick, and after the pandemic. Will I just shake so many hands willy-nilly? I'm sure things will go back to normal, but it just wouldn't feel right at the moment. Takes some getting used to getting back into the swing of things.
Yes.
I
think it's gonna be a long time before anyone can play pool together. I think you might be able to go eventually, maybe go to Riley's and somewhere and practice on your own, but not play a match or something.
Well, the way things are standing at the moment, if we're on track, you'll be able to do anything on the 21st of June. But
I don't see how they can run a league then.
Well, it would take time for the league to get organised and start off again. And you think it'll just start up new, don't you? You don't think that they'll continue from where it left off.
Well, the Monday one will have to start again. You would think the Thursday one haven't started
No,
anyway.
that's true. I don't know if they'd already had the
It's the Monday one they would have to start again, and will teams want to play on a Monday then? Because you might get people whose missus or girlfriends or partners might say, so we only want you to go to the pub once a week, that we don't want you to catch anything if you go twice a week.
I mean, that's still an issue, yeah. I mean, playing for a pool team will probably not be the
priority.
Exactly. When you can, things are back to normal, it probably won't be a lot of people's priority. So you probably get a bit of a mixed reaction to people that are wanting to play pool straight away for teams. This one's a bit.
You might get people who run the league might not want to do it anymore.
Yeah, they might just want to go abroad. Might want a break. You can tell it was light when this match started. You can see out the window that it's dark now. I can imagine it would have been about 8 o'clock by now. We probably started about 7. Maybe as late as 9 o'clock, but I know we've got we've got some more matches in next week's episode from the same night. So tune in next week for another quiz question. If Big Al's back, we might have an anecdote or a fun fact. If not, I'll bring you a fun fact next week. Chris has just knocked in a couple of yellows. Hope people have been enjoying the history of Cottage B. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's over 2.5 hours, but hopefully you'll find some enjoyment of that feature that me and Nick did. So yeah, we're just watching a bit of a nice thin cut there from Dan. Or was it Chris?
I think it looked like it was Chris.
Quite uncharacteristic to pot the white, but
because Dan's gone to pick the whites up, hasn't he? So
I think we need to give you a due to the confusion. We'll talk over the results so far in the league. Got Mike Field and Nick Allen drawing 1-1. And then from tonight we had Alistair Elliott 0, Nick Allen 2, Dan Platt 0, Ron Wilson 2. Good first shot there from Dan. That's exactly what you want to be doing on 2 shots dead. Plunges his red in. He could have taken the pocket, but he might as well be going for this. Fighting for the draw. So on the other table we've got Ron Wilson 2, Alistair Elliott 0. He's tried a tough shot there. Chris Cotton 2, Nick Allen 0. Chris Cotton 2, Alistair Elliott 0. Dan Platt 1, Nick Allen 1. And on the other table we've got Nick Allen and Ron Wilson. And on this one we've got Chris Cotton currently leading 1-0 against Dan Platt. So in terms of a league table, I think you can see that Ronnie is doing the better of Alistair in Division 2, and Chris Cotton is currently leading Division 2.1. There you go, it's suddenly all opened up for Chris here. Yellow in the corner, yellow in the middle here perhaps. So we're going to leave it after this frame. Nick, you're currently fighting for second place here with Dan. You're currently about level on 1 draw and 1 win each. Well, you've got 2 draws actually, Nick, so you're currently leading. You're currently in second place and looking like you can qualify. Tough black here for Chris. So Nick, sum up what we've seen tonight then.
Some good play, some average play, and some lack of people being there.
Yeah, we've just got the 3 players in your group. So, but your performance so far it's not bad, is it, Nick? It's steady enough.
I think it's better than last week.
Yeah, you've had 3 months since last week, when you lost to me in the Black Ball shootout, and then lost to Mike in the 3rd place playoff. And there you go, Chris 2-0 against Dan. And we'll have more of Chris next week. Right. There's you played a nice yellow into the pocket, so we'll see your result, Nick, next week against Ronnie. Because I don't think you're going to finish it by the time the footage ends tonight. Well, thanks, Nick, for joining us.
You're welcome.
As I just knock these balls in, you get an indication of how well I would have played. Right, here comes Mike Field.
Too late.
Well, it's still about 9:30, so we could probably see Mike joining this group. Well, we'll see next week if he does indeed join the group.
Shouldn't be allowed. Came too late.
There's probably some sort of commitment there for Mike. But yeah, it looks like that's all, folks, for now. Hope you've enjoyed listening.